Hi, this is Anita from Reluctant Low Carb Life. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Mediterranean diet. Because the Mediterranean diet is really considered one of the best diets in the world, and it's actually, when done right, quite a good low carb diet. The core principles of the Mediterranean diet is fresh whole foods. And if you've been listening here, we are great fans on what we call the trifecta of health, which is fresh foods, which is foods that help you feel full longer, and also fitness or exercise. The Mediterranean diet certainly has the first two. They have fresh foods and foods that help you feel full longer. The foundation of the diet is fresh whole foods. That is one of the reasons why it is such a great diet. A lot of great fruits, a lot of great vegetables in it, that foods that are consumed in their natural form. As I've said before, nobody gets fat on eating broccoli. It's because of the chocolate. It's because of the junk food. It's because of the other things we eat. It's not because you ate too much broccoli. The diet also has healthy fats. It has olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. Unlike saturated fats, which is in many processed foods, these healthy fats promote heart health and reduce inflammation. Lots of lean proteins in the Mediterranean diet, including beans, lentils, seafood, lean meats, eggs, and moderate amounts of dairy products such as yogurt and feta cheese. Abundance of fruits and vegetables. Here again, fresh. Not your, rolled up fruit treats or whatever. It's basically fresh fruits and vegetables. Limited processed foods and sugar. The Mediterranean diet has very few processed foods and sugar. And it's very much gauged upon moderation and mindful eating. Mindful eating is basically that you realize what you're eating, why you're eating it, taking your time to eat it, and savoring when you eat it. If we go on to all of these reasons why, this really is a Mediterranean diet, is very much sort of a low carb diet. It's, they eat a lot of great proteins, fish. They, eat a lot of lean proteins. They have a lot of fruits and vegetables, tomatoes, spinach, zucchini, eggplants, their staples, often consumed raw in salads or lightly cooked. Fruits like oranges, figs, grapes served as natural desserts, eliminating the need for sugary alternatives. Whole grains, brown rice, bulgur, and other refined grains. There are lots of nuts, chickpeas, lentils, almonds, walnuts, all things that you can eat on a very healthy, low-carb diet. Exceptional sources of proteins. They have, besides the beans and everything else, they eat a lot of seafood, lean meats. Particularly, they like fatty fish, like some of the salmon, sardines, mackerel. A lot of times we don't like to eat those fish. I personally, like some of those kind of, some of those fish. I like it in my salad. They can be rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to promote health and brain health. They eat dairy in moderation, but a lot of the dairy they eat is things like Greek yogurt or feta cheese, which are, and even they're consumed sparingly. But those are still great dairy foods to have. They use a lot of olive oil in their cooking and other things. And that's why it's, really known to be one of the best diets around. It's really a diet which is sustainable and it's enjoyable. But not only that, culture is a very important part of the Mediterranean diet in that, you'll see they get together as family, they get together as friends, they eat together, they talk together, they enjoy one another, they spend time together. They're not just, chowing the food down and rushing through it. They're actually enjoying the time that they spend with one another. So meals are a social experience for them. It's a cultural experience. It's part of their life. It's a way for them to interact with one another. It's a time of joy. It's a time to be with family. It's a time to be with friends. It's not just a time to gluten down food and then to sit in front of the TV while you're chowing down your food and watching it. No, part of the Mediterranean diet is part of the social aspect, where food is a time to enjoy. It is time to be part of a community and be part of family and to enjoy life. With the Reluctant Low Carb Life, we're all about the aspects of keto and low carb lifestyle. But more than that, we're really into wellness. We really believe in the trifecta of health, which is about eating foods that are fresh, eating foods that help you feel full, and having fitness as your lifestyle. And the Mediterranean diet actually does two of those very, very well, in that they eat fresh foods and foods that will keep you being full longer. If you're interested, we have a blog post we've written called Why the Traditional Mediterranean Diet is the Best Diet in the World. We'll put a link to the description below if you'd like to be able to read more about it. This is Anita from Reluctant Low Carb Life. Thank you so much for listening, being part of our community. We certainly do appreciate you. We appreciate you joining with us on this journey. And we thank you so much for being part of our community, I guess you would call it here, part of this low carb journey of life. Thank you.